sir.
All right, so I want to talk about. I want to get into a subject about the miseducation of the black woman and the community or the LGBTQs are your enemy. So there was a video. Shapat, can you get that TikTok video with the homo with the what do you call him, transgender? I gotta be careful not saying. I want to say there's a word I want to say, but I'm gonna be disciplined. I ain't gonna say it. Right? Look at the word demure. No. Don't say not that one yet. Yeah. Don't worry. It's gonna get rough. Listen, and I had to research this, so y'all eyes gonna have to see what I had to see. That's what's gonna have to take place. I'm sorry. So now, go on TikTok first. Go to TikTok. Yeah, go to TikTok first, because I want to show you. Like, I want to say. So when I'm saying black now, I'm talking about black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. So I'll say my women. My women, not my ribs, not because I ain't got all of y'all. I just got like, what's the rumor now? What's the rumor? How many wives I got now? About a third of all women. A third of all women report to me, according to, well, I didn't say that. That's what the brother said. I did not say that. He said a third of all Israel report to me. Slack it. So now, this video, now the reason why I want to do this because my women need to understand, like, heterosexual males and heterosexual females are being manipulated in the world. And they're being manipulated by LGBTQs. Now, when I say LGBTQs, I'm talking about the LGBTQ, right? The LGBTQ are run predominantly by men. Even the lesbians don't have the voice that you would think. They're the first letter in the LGBTQs. But whenever we have this conversation, don't nobody think about them. Who? Tell me who thinks about lesbians? Who? Come on. Please just say it's on subject, please. It's on subject. Okay.
They like the grunt. You get what I'm saying? And then the men be like a shadow figure, like behind them. Like use them like a.
I don't think the men is a shadow figure behind. I think they're in front of the lesbians. The L is just in there for principle. It must have sounded good. They didn't want TLGBTQ. They didn't want BTQ. They didn't want none of it. They said the L just go. It just go. Good, Shabbat.
So they put the L in front so that the women can feel more empowered.
Situation. But even, you know what though? Even lesbians submit to every other letter in that group. Let that sizzle in your spirit. I'm gonna say that a lot tonight. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Even lesbians submit to every other letter in that group, and every other letter is a man. Every letter. The T is a man. What is it? L-G. The G is a man. T is a man. B is a man. Q is a man. It's only one woman in there. So even in that community, the man has taken it over. And women don't realize the greatest threat that you have is men from the community. It is not at most the heterosexual. Now, what I'm going to say, I don't justify, but I'm trying to let women in the world understand. The most of what a heterosexual man wants from you is your body, maybe your money. But a heterosexual man has never on Mother's Day went to their kids and said, I'm your mother for Mother's Day. They've never said you're not a woman when you're pregnant. Who said you're a birthing person? Who said that? A gay man said that. Who said you're a chest feeder? Like you can't even breastfeed your baby and say I'm breastfeeding. Who took the ability to be a woman away? I got one more video to send you to. I'm gonna send it to you on I'm gonna send it through Instagram, all right? I got one more video I'm gonna send to you. So now I say all that to say this word demure, right? And I got to order you, by the way, it's over there. It's called demure, just if I could, right? Ain't no shame in that. No. Yeah, I miss it, Shark. You're sorry. You're sorry. So now, this word demure came out, right? And I'm going to tell you something. When demure first came out, I thought that it was a woman promoting being dainty, being reserved. And so I'm making all my posts like, y'all don't want to be called bitches, but y'all mad at demure. That's like my initial post online. And then I said, well, let me look at what demure is. and I got mad that I made the post because I felt like I was siding with the LGBTQ, right? So I don't want to play. So I had to take it back. I had to take it back and reanalyze. Okay, how do you channel or how do you address? Because obviously this is a man saying that he's dainty, he's this. So how do I actually address this? And then, of course, with the greatest war counselor I've ever had, General Hyman. I don't know nobody, but give General Hyman a hand. I don't know nobody that could give me that's ever given me. If y'all want to know why I win, it's because I listen to him. I call him. I say, "Hey, Slocky, sir, I'm battling such and such." And listen, I be having my whole game plan. And General Hyman is like the most patient man on the earth because he'll listen to me give my whole strategy for the battle, the whole strategy, and then he'll just change my shit in like 30 seconds. He'll just say some shit like, because I'm coming at him with my strategy, what I'm thinking is the right way. And he said, I wouldn't even do that. I would just say that these LGBTQs is bullying women, taking their jobs away. And when he said that shit, I forgot everything I thought about. And now I'm just thinking what he said. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even strategize at all. Just call him first. He tell me what to do, and then I just go be his mouthpiece. That's it. That's what I do. Give General Hyman a hand. So when the demure came out, right? And when I found out it was a transgender, it's like, how do you address that? And at the same time that I saw the demure, I saw other videos that I'm going to play. And then I'll help my topic. So play the TikTok video first. Let's hear this. Now, this a man. This a whole nigga right here. A whole nigga. Play that. Did you click it to play? Nah, reloaded or something. It got to play. Can y'all work on that to make sure it play? Because the Instagram video played. Why didn't one play? Try to reload it or something like that.
See how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful.
Where the volume
I
at?
don't come to work with a green cut crease.
When you click it,
I don't
it
look
should be like a
clown
volume
when I
thing
go to
on there.
work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The
Yeah,
way I
it's
came to the
playing. We just gotta
interview
hear it.
is
Bring
the
it
way I
back.
go to the- You
Bring
see
it back
how
to
I
the
do my
beginning.
makeup for work?
Come on, we got to get this volume up. We got to
You
get
see
this
how I do
volume
my
up.
makeup for work?
Hey, Shapat, I sent you another video on Instagram. I play that again. This makes stop. Shaw, I think it's gonna come out the speaker. Yeah, right. They just got.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work
I'm
with
gonna
a
just
green
tell
cut
y'all what he's
crease.
saying. So
I don't
in the
look like a
video,
clown when I go to
this
work.
man is
I don't
saying
do
that
too much. I'm very
he don't
mindful while
wear
I'm at work. See how I look
when he
very
goes out for an
presentable? The
interview,
way I came to the
he presents
interview
himself
is the way I
very
go.
demure, meaning he presents himself classy, XYZ. So when he made this video saying that he was demure, it spawned a lot of women to then make videos saying they were demure. But some of them is smoking weed, some of this dress provocative. All of these people saying they're demure. Do you know that this man done raised enough money so he can transition? So he done used the word that was for women to hustle his way so he could transition into a woman. Now, y'all might think it stops there. Go on to Instagram, them videos I sent you. Y'all think it stopped there. I want you to play, if you go to your Instagram, play the first one I sent you. It got Ray J in it. I want you to play that one first. Not that one. Go back. Yeah, if you scroll down, that one. Play that one first. Play that.
Is a woman.
Now, I want
You
y'all
believe
to
that I am a woman.
I believe, like she said.
I want y'all, can you pause it? Now, this is a conversation, and I'm going to tell y'all what the LGBTQs have done. When y'all look at this conversation, Ray J is a heterosexual male. Candace Owens is a heterosexual female. And they're about to argue over if the man in the middle is a man or a woman. And that represents the problem in America. Why I say the greatest enemy to black women, the greatest enemy to Hispanic and Latin women are LGBTQs. Because why are they going to argue over if that man is a woman? Play it. All right, no sweat.
You believe that Danielle is a woman. You believe that I am a woman.
I believe, like she said,
Yeah.
she's a woman.
Okay.
And she made it very clear that
Candace is saying you believe that I'm a woman, but you also believe that this man is a woman. So the first thing you try to say is, this is a trans woman. That's his first answer. Now watch how he tried to explain how Candace and this man is the same. And
they
now the tranny quiet though. Play it.
understand the difference. But if
What
someone like
is the difference? That's what I'd like you to answer, AJ.
Pause it for a second. I hate that I like Candace Owens. I hate it. Because Candace be saying some real things sometimes, right? Now, when it comes to that lifestyle, the community lifestyle, Candace be on point. But she off with everything else. But she be on point with that. When she be standing firm with it. And I be like, go Candace, and then my spirit be like, fuck Candace. She married to a whole white man. So I hate it. But when Ray J says that we're the same, Candace is like, well, show me how we're the same. Play it.
what is the difference? Well, I would say what's the difference is what you have. Like what's on you. You know what I mean?
Insane.
And there is really no difference but what your preference is outside of work.
He said, now he's saying that they're the same, but then he says that the only difference is what your preference is. You know who that statement is to? Who's that statement to? Me meaning who? Whoa. Hey, this y'all man. Right. Oh, you said man. Oh. Man, okay, it could be that southern accent. Because it sounded like the brother said me. I thought, oh, about to say some pot. Y'all might want to take him. Might want to be the first man we threw out the school in Houston. But he right though. When he say the preference is the man. So now the first attack, and I want y'all to listen to me good. The first attack is Ray J saying that they're the same, because that attack is on the woman. Once he says it's about your preference, that attack is now on the man, because this man has changed himself into a woman and then telling men it's your preference. What does that mean by your preference? Whether you love ass or vagina, that's the only preference it could be. And that's the attack on the man. Now, the transgender ain't saying nothing. It's a straight man and a straight woman having this argument over LGBTQs where we don't even see them as the enemy. We don't have this confusion. A straight man and a straight woman does not have confusion about their sexuality or their life. It's because we're allowing this mental illness to be a part of our life that we're suffering. Play the rest of it, Shapat.
Outside of us coming together and doing what we need to do to finish the goal at hand.
No, but what is the difference between me and Danielle?
She's a woman and you're a
And the
biological woman. Is that the word? Because I'm still.
You know who told her to say? You know who told her? He was going to say she's trans and you're a woman. Right. That's the only time the training spoke to say biological woman. Biological woman means you're a woman. What is so? And this is how you know it's an attack. And this is what women need to see. If it was just about you being a transgender, it should not be a problem with a woman saying she's a woman. Should not be a problem with a man saying she's a man. Excuse me, he's a man. But the attack on your life is so important that for a transgender and a homosexual, it's not enough for them to live their lifestyle. You have to live their lifestyle. You have to wear what they want you to wear. Gay people have taken over women's society. I'm gonna prove it to you in a second. We ain't done yet. We ain't done. Play the rest of it. Play the rest of it.
I'm getting educated every day on it, right?
Right. Asked a lot of questions. But you're getting educated on speech rather than being educated on what you know to be right and
Well,
wrong.
no, I know. Well, not right and wrong. I just know what's the difference.
So if you have to differentiate, and I'm glad that you are, because I do think that that's much more respectful than where a lot of people are coming from, who self-identify as. But if you have to delineate, if you have to say I'm a woman and Candace is a woman, then that necessarily means that we are not the same, right? We are something different.
I think everybody is different.
You believe that Danielle is a woman. You believe that I am a woman.
You believe that
I believe,
Danielle
like she said,
Yeah.
she's a woman.
Okay.
And she made it very clear that they understand the difference. But if
What
someone like,
is the difference? That's what I'd like you to answer, AJ. Ray J.
what is the difference? Well, I would say what's the difference is
You said it,
what
you started.
you have.
Now,
Like,
that's Ray J, Candace, and the trans. Now, take me to the next one I sent you. Roll up. That one right there. We can start right there. Now, you think,
If y'all pay attention to
say,
this video.
now, pause it. Wait, pause it. Now, we done talked about trans. Now, you got the gay woman and the gay man. Cheerleading. This cheerleading we talk about. Y'all telling me y'all ain't never wanted to go to the football game and you couldn't wait to see the cheerleader with the pom-pom, getting busy doing all the things that they do. And then when you go see the cheerleader, you young man, right? You want to see the cheerleaders, right? Cheerleaders is women, right? Cheerleaders is not men. And then you come out and you see this thing right here. That thing. It's a monster. The gay man has took your cheerleading. The sports had gender. Football, basketball, I don't want to say basketball. Football was for the men. Cheerleading for the women. This nigga look like he about 6'2". Big nigga.
So like if I could, sir, I think it's a little bit more deeper than that. See that's not cheerleaders. Them the dancers, them okay, so I went to Prairie View, A&M University, right? Now at Prairie View A&M, we got the cheerleaders, we got the flags and all that, and then we got the black foxes. See the black foxes, those are the main event women. You understand me? Those are the ones that really everybody coming to see them for sure. He's part of the black foxes of that team right there. So they pretty much it's a step higher than cheerleaders. It's like the
Creme de la creme.
The creme de la creme dancers of that school. And they got a goddamn oh Lord.
No, you got to play it. Listen, I had to suffer this. So your eyes got to suffer. Play this video. Play it. Look at him. He's leading the women. You see this? Look at this. And and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Pause it. Y'all, and a lot of women don't even realize this, but you're submitting to a man and don't even realize it. You think it's just this gay man, but you don't realize that gay man. Why is that gay man not in the back? Why is this gay man not in the back and letting the woman be in the front? Who knows? Gone. That's right. And he would never submit to them. Even every gay man thinks they're better than a woman. You know why? Because his mentality was built that way. When he was made as a man, he was forged in the womb to be dominant. When a woman was made into a woman, she was forged in the womb to be submissive. And even in this environment, they're submitting and he's dominating. Okay?
And that's just heavy what you're bringing out, sir, because he's not masculine enough to be dominant over the men, like you say.
Right.
He's masculine enough to be dominant over the woman.
You know who he can be dominant over? He could not go to straight men and say, hey man, I want to do this dance. Y'all follow me. Ain't no nigga following. What niggas is following that? Ain't no nigga following that. But you know what he can do? He just go to them women, bully them into submission, because a lot of women don't want to come up. In 2024, you can't even come up against transgenders engaged without, even me, I gotta say community. I can't say the word I want to say. It starts with an F. Because then YouTube might say, oh, we're gonna kick the channel down. I can't even say the word I want to say. Young man right there. You need a mic.
I'm glad you said that, sir, because even like with my current generation, like around school, like they're so protected. You can't say anything.
Say that. Listen, how old are you?
I'm 17, sir.
This brother is 17. First of all, give him a hand, because he could be anywhere but here and here. And he said, in my generation, they are what?
Protected.
They are protected. Gays and trans and all of that are protected. Are black men protected in the school? No, they're not. But them gays are protected. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was so heavy what you said. Keep going, brother.
Like just an average day at school, I could walk in the halls and see girls holding hands with girls. God forbid I see a boy and a boy. I probably like transfers at that point. But
how do y'all? Good. Good. I'm listening.
It's gotten to a point where the past couple of years, my sophomore year, my junior year of high school, there was a dude in the dance team, there was a dude in the cheer team, and we had a program for Hispanic Heritage Month, and there was a dude in a skirt. It's gotten bad out here, sir.
You said there's a dude in a skirt. What?
There was a dude in a skirt and a crop top.
In a crop top?
In a crop top.
At the school.
At the school.
And we don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't even realize. Like, Chappelle brought out Prairie View, the Foxtrot. That's what they call them, the Black Fox, the creme de la creme. The women would normally be in charge. The gay man took it over. And this young man's high school, the gay man took over the women's job. That's what the gay man did. Oh, I got one more. I think I got one more video, right? Let's give me one more video. Listen, if I got to research and suffer, y'all got to suffer. So like, good. Now look at this one. That is a man with high heels on in front of about 20 black women. You know what he's doing? Play, don't stop it, play. I'm trying to be. He's teaching them how to walk. Who's supposed to teach women how to walk? A woman. Let me tell you something. We can't do a woman's job. We can't. Listen, you can take that off now. We done made y'all suffer. Is that the last video I had? Most High in Christ. All right. Now, we can't teach. We not a man. Somebody give me Titus 2 and 3. Somebody, well, no, before you give me Titus 2, give me Genesis 1 and 27. Give me Genesis 1 and 27. I got a couple scriptures to run through. I'm gonna try to run through them fast. So give me Genesis 1:27 and read.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him.
So now God created man in the image of God created he him. Go ahead.
Male and female created he them.
This so simple scripture is the most important scripture today. There is no in between a male and a female. You're either male or you're female. There ain't no confusion. Up until 1973, homosexuality of any kind was a mental illness. Until the community decided to attack every convention of the DSM. And it made them succumb to it. But until then, it was a mental illness, because if you're born gay, then you're born a murderer. You're born a thief. You're born everything. You can't limit it to just being born gay. And if you're going to accept them being born gay, then every man that unalives, they have a mental order and they should not be in jail. But if you're going to hold them accountable, then hold these people accountable for having a mental illness. Okay? And before you get the mic, and here's what's important about recognizing that as a mental illness, not only to get them help, but to get them to stop essaying other young boys, other young girls. That guy, Saucy Santana, would not be gay if mental illness was still classified for homosexuality. Because if it was still classified, maybe his cousins and uncles that molested him would have never had an opportunity to molest him if America did not make that lifestyle so acceptable. Because that lifestyle, and the reason why I have to say it like that is because abortion was not acceptable in the Black community until America legalized it. When America, you want to say something, sis? Okay, give it a mic real fast.
So, like, I was just gonna say, I feel like when people are touched as a young child, and some people they do speak out, but I feel like the problem is when they do speak out, you don't know how to resolve the issue, and you don't know how to say the difference between, okay, this is a family member, this is somebody I love, but you hurt my child. So what? I know that if you kill somebody, you go to jail. If you rob somebody, you go to jail. You know what to do when something like that happens, but no one really talks about what are the consequences behind you touching somebody, whether they're a child or an adult. And
you know what? What's the? Let's say a child gets touched. What's the only liberation that child can have? There's only one liberation that child can have. What is it? Who knows?
To tell who did it.
Okay, he tells who did it. But how does he get liberated? How does he or she get liberated from being touched?
To see that. Oh, so like good. Like I can.
I'm asking you.
To see that the person who did it to him is brought to justice.
Yeah, he got to get his ass whooped. He got to be beaten. He got to be punished. And the victim has to see the punishment and judgment. The victim in order for a victim of child molestation or a survivor of child molestation to be free, they have to see their predator punished.
That's right.
If their predator is allowed to come to the Thanksgiving dinner, if their predator is allowed to come to the functions, they're going to think there's nothing wrong with what he did because my mama accepted him. That's right. My daddy accepted him. If a man or woman molests a child, they should be ostracized from ever being around for the child's sake. Because the one thing that child can't get back is their innocency. They can't get it back. So to the sister's question, that's the answer. The problem is nobody's doing that. They still allowing the damn predator to come around, and then you want to, hey, you got to forgive. And it's so easy. It's so easy for someone that's not being molested to say, forgive the man that molested you. Hell no. They got to see justice. Imagine somebody that was molested and they see the man. There's a story Commander Jenny Hunter told one time in the Bronx, right? In the Bronx, there was this guy that molested girls. And the projects beat the shit out of that guy that molested girls. Put him in a wheelchair. So now, every time the children that was touched by him and they see that man in the wheelchair, you know what they know? The community stood up for me. So it was wrong. And what that would tell them, I was not born this way. This man violated me and I got justice. But now the opposite of that, which is what normally happens, is there's no justice for the child.
Right, that's right.
And all it is the earth is saying that this gay man, this transgender can be that way. And y'all notice every time we have this question, and this is another point to show women you're being attacked. Every time we have this conversation, I ain't talking about lesbian yet. I ain't never heard of a lesbian movement trying to force people to accept them being lesbian. I ain't seen it yet. You know why? Because women are submissive, consciously or unconsciously. Gay men and transgenders are men, and they think to dominate. So I don't just need the earth, I don't need mama to accept me. I need society to accept my lifestyle. That leads me right into the lifestyle. Can you pull up the damn dresses? I had Ashaya Allah. I said, Ashaya Allah, look up for me all of the designers for women's clothes. Look that up for me. And he pulled up. You got that list for me?
You want me to show everybody the list?
No, where the list? These are the designers, right? Just show us.
Show the whole book.
No, this is the list that I emailed you, right?
Right.
Yeah, I want you. But before you run it down, but I do want you to run down all the names. So now, I want y'all to listen to these names, and these are all the designers that women look up to for their dress, for their clothes. Can you read the list for me, please, Shapat? Pay very close attention to this list, because when we say this list, you too are gonna love the people on this list. Read them.
All right, the designers we got Paul Lagerfeld, Yves Saint Laurent,
Yves Saint Laurent, YSL, Young Thug. Listen, Young Thug group is named after this nigga. Keep going.
Tom Ford, Christian Dior, Alexander McQueen, Marc Jacobs, Giorgio Armani, John Paul Gaultier, Christian Louboutin, Alexander Wang.
That's the red bottoms, right?
Right.
That's why y'all want the red bottoms. They make my calves just pop.
Alexander Wang, Simon Point, Jacobus, Calvin Klein, Halston, Jonathan Van Ness, Billy Porter, Edward Miller, Larry Roach, Jonathan Bergen, and Raymond Bannerman, Mike Nadal.
Hey, how many of them are gay?
Raymond for sure is.
Every man on this list is gay. Every man. So whereas you thinking about your dress, what you want, them pocketbooks I like to wear. Like I say pocketbooks, right? What am I supposed to call it? Because I'm old. I call my mother's a what y'all call it? Purse? Is that what y'all call it? A purse? Purse bag, your little Birkin bag, your little Gucci bag, I don't know who else make the bag, right? All of that, all these niggas is gay. All of them. So a gay man is telling women how to be a woman, telling you how to dress. They're the biggest enemy. The straight man is not trying to tell you what pocketbook to wear. We don't even know. Listen, the only way we know what pocketbook you want to wear is because you told us. Let me say purse, because y'all Cap old as hell. Yeah, I'm old and fly, if I could just say it. Anyway, so now, we don't even know what you want to wear by what you tell us. So if you say you like Louboutins and somebody gets you Louboutin, it's because you told us. But you told us a gay man tells you what to wear. You told us a gay man tells you what bag is fly. You told us a gay man told you what dress looks good on you. Young Thug, listen, if Young Thug ain't had sex with a man, he's a half a homo. His group is named after a homo. Damn. I don't know about y'all. I could not name nothing I do. Y'all see how I felt when I found out the mule was by a homo, started by a homo. Down man, I made a homo. That's why when I promote the oil, I said the oil is only for women. Right. I didn't make it for transgenders. Right. At all. I made that only for women. That's right. Now, we got the hairstylist.
Yeah, we got the hairstylists. We got
these are popular hairstylists. Yes.
Tim Gibson and Jason Beck, Guy Taylor, Andy LeCompte, Scott Cullen, Alfredo Lewis, David Jacob.
Yeah. How many of them are straight? They all gay too. So now a man is telling you how to put your makeup on, what type of hairstyle and wear, them eyelashes, all of that is from a gay man. You got the hairstylist? You got the
makeup artist. You got Manny.
He's the top makeup artist in America, or in the world. I'm sorry. Yeah.
James Charles and Patrick Starr.
They all gay too. When a woman looks at her enemy, it's normally a heterosexual male. She never sees the wolf in sheep clothing, which is that homosexual. You gonna say something, young man? Yeah. The mic right there. Yep. Oh, yo, God damn, yo, officer.
Okay.
What's his rank?
50.
Yeah, give him a hand. What's that? God damn, a lockbox done raised the officer up in here, man. Look at you about serious. He ain't smiling. You can tell he an officer now, right? Yeah, recognize my rank, Cap. You know what I'm saying? I done passed my officer's test. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'd like to say, James Charles also likes the boys.
You said what?
James Charles also likes the boys.
Likes the boys? Yeah, they all do. And what the point of this class right now? Give me Titus 2 and excuse me, Titus 3 and 6. Whoever has that. Here's the point of this class and why I titled it "The Miseducation of the Black Woman," and the community is your enemy. Who has Titus 3 and 6? Read that, please.
It's the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 6.
Which he shed on us abundantly through Yahweh. Second Titus. I'm sorry. Second Timothy. I apologize. I'm about to say you talking about spread through Yahweh. I didn't know what he was talking about. That's my bad. That's my bad.
It's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 6.
For of this sort are they which creep into houses. Y'all don't let the gay man creep into your house. Y'all don't let the house of women should only be for women. There was another thing. There was one more thing. Hold on. Let me see if I could get this turned real fast. There was this one more thing. Hold up. Bear with me 1 second before you read that scripture. There was one more thing I forgot to mention. There was another thing. And because that guy march with the high heels on reminded me of that. It was called finishing school. Do y'all know what finishing school is? Finishing school is where you will learn to be a lady. That guy with them high heels on, the gay man that took your finishing school. So now he teaching you how to walk and strut and all that shit. I don't want no woman been taught by a gay man. I'm sorry. That might have to be the questionnaire. When you go talk to a new Eve, you might have to ask, wait, who taught you? They got to find out if a gay man taught them, because then they just as retarded as a damn gay man that's teaching them. So like, I say retarded. Well, it's already said now. So it's like, yeah, Google that. Read that for me, please. Yeah, read that. For the finishing school society.
If I say I don't want to, Steve.
Go ahead. Go ahead. All you gotta do is make sure you get the mic. Go ahead.
I don't want like the point that the Edomites is over us. They is mentally like history is built on that. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's correct.
So the point that we being controlled by them show how much of a curse we under. Now that this mental illness that I'm trying to say the right thing for the internet, the mental illness that they is plagued with is like all over. They making a second class of people to be on top of us under them that's just as mentally debased. There you go. Debased.
There you go.
They are.
Well, yeah. Who said debased? You said out there? Look at you with them skilled words. All right, out y'all. You see him updated vocabulary? You see him? The vocabulary got sharp. The vocabulary. The beast out here. Read the finishing school, please. Read the finishing school.
Finishing school focuses on teaching young women social graces and upper class cultural rights as a preparation for entry into society. The name reflects the fact that it follows ordinary school and is intended to complete a young woman's education by providing classes primarily on deportment, etiquette, and other non-academic subjects.
Right. You don't have this no more. When you was younger, there was always a woman, like Titus 3 says, the aged woman would teach the younger women how they supposed to be. You got these aged women with their titties out too. I saw this video with that white woman, Tracy Ellis Ross. She take a picture holding her breasts. And then you know what the young women do? What's the girl, glow her? She hold her breast and rap. Now, maybe if Tracy Ellis Ross don't show her titties, maybe Glorilla don't show her titties because they think she a black woman. So now that's the problem. The age women are not even teaching us. The age women are not teaching women how they supposed to be, and they don't let the homos come up here and just ram shot all over the whole damn thing. I'll tell y'all another thing. I looked this up, right? For time's sake, I just got to tell y'all. You're going to have to trust me. From 2015 to 2024 is when the BBLs has taken off. And you know why the BBLs, you know why you women are getting BBLs? Is the battle of man. You're not even competing with a woman. You are not. Listen, there has never been a time that a woman ain't been able to get no rod because she had a flat ass. There ain't never been a time that a woman couldn't get no rod because she had a flat breast. A man don't care. A man has a preference. But then the trannies came. Oh, transgenders. What I gotta say? Transgenders. All right. The young man said, "No, don't say that." Then the Decepticon, transgender, done came, and because they getting BBL. Oh, there's a video I was playing earlier today where the transgender is telling the straight man that he's a trans, and the man is telling him to stand up because he want to see what the trans is working with. You're competing with a man even when you alter ass, excuse my language, so that a man will be attracted to you. Because the question I'm going to ask you is, did you get a man before you had that fake ass? The only answer going to be is yes. Did you get a man before them fake lips, before them fake eyelashes, before the fake breasts? The answer is only going to be yes. Then why are you getting it? Because all you're seeing is men alter their bodies and stupid ass men being attracted. So in essence, the man and the woman is being attacked by transsexuals, by transgenders, by gays.